Hey, it's Domi. Welcome back. Today's video is my blackout plan with me for the Black Lives Matter Planner Challenge that took place the week of June 8th. I'm so sorry this is up so late. My mental health has been absolute trash the past month, and it's just been very hard to film. I'll probably get more into that in a different video, but I'm doing a bit better now, so that's good. So my last plan with me was not part of that challenge, but I did go pretty in depth. Well, I guess as in depth as I could in a 13-minute video about Black Lives Matter and everything surrounding the movement. So I'll have that linked down below if you want to check it out. I'm also going to have some resources linked down below because the fight is nowhere near over and we need to keep the momentum up. We need to keep learning, educating, donating, petitioning, amplifying, etc. Whatever we can do, we got to keep pushing forward. I know I am, and I truly hope you all are as well. So for this spread, I used the CaressPress Loft kit because it was the most black and white kit in my collection, and the art is just so fucking good. So a lot went into the base of the spread, so I want to talk a bit about that and my rationale behind everything. I loved seeing everyone's blackout spreads. I think everyone really took that week to express their creativity to the fullest extent, and it was really fucking cool to see. I don't know how to hand letter, and I really didn't have a lot of non-sticker stuff to pull in, so I figured the most impactful way that I could honor them was to use my spread to say their names. So I wrote as many names and last words as I could find on day extenders, and seeing how many names there are here and knowing that it's not even a fraction is sobering. You can't look at that and not acknowledge that there's a problem. You can't look at that and continue to say all lives matter. You can start saying all lives matter when your all starts including Black lives. You may have also noticed that I brought in some rainbow on the sidebar, and that's just because it was super important to me to also honor the Black LGBT plus community as well, especially since June is Pride Month. And then I also put a couple quotes in half boxes in the sidebar. And then for the foil, I used the bow confetti roll from Sticky Essentials. The bottom washi is a Stardust from Simply Gilded. For the bow bottom washi, I used the Oil Slick Wiggle from SPC, and then layered a silver bow strip over that, and then used the Twinkle Oil Slick washi strip along the top of the spread. The date squares and header overlays are SPC. The laptops are Planning Roses. The work scripts are Letters to Apollo. And the sidebar scripts are KinzisCreations. And then I also pulled in some leftovers from an Odd Loop kit. So yeah, I think that is everything for the base. So I'm going to let the base finish out, and I'll be back in live mode in just a second for the day by day. All right, so we're back a month later because my mental health has been kind of trash lately, as I assume I talked about in the voiceover. So I'm so sorry, but we're working through it. We're here now. But yeah, this is how the base of the spread turned out. I think it's so pretty so far. So yeah, I'm gonna hop in with the day by day here. I'm zooming you the wrong way. There we go. Okay, so Okay, I lost my sticker book there for a minute. It has been a while since I've filmed a plan with me, so sorry in advance. Alright, so starting out with Monday, it was my last day of PTO after a week off, and I was really sad about it, so I'm gonna mark that with this little no munchkin from Once More with Love. I was so sick this day, like I could not move, like at all. So I'm gonna use a half box with this fox and cactus girl. But yeah, I pretty much did not get out of bed all day. Using a sick day script that I just cut in half from SPC. That day, my brother and his girlfriend were supposed to come over to have a social distancing deck hang with us, but I was just so sick that we canceled that, so I just ended up FaceTiming them instead. So I'm layering a FaceTime script over this little doily dot from Crafts by Tally. And then I washed all of our masks that day, so I'm marking that with a face mask munchkin. And I have a wash mask custom from SuddenlyStickers. I do have a coupon code for her. It is Domi15 if you would like to check her out. And the last thing that I did Monday was get Arby's, and I don't know why, like I have not gotten Arby's in probably 5 years at least, but I was just really craving their fries. So I'm gonna use a food doodle from SPC over a little thing from the kit, and that is pretty much Monday. Moving on to Tuesday, that was my first day back after my week off, so I had to follow up with so many accounts. So I have a work PIMS script from SuddenlyStickers, and then I believe this laptop is from My Newest Addiction, but don't quote me. And then every single one of my customers was fucking on one on Tuesday, so I'm using a Shut Up munchkin over a little piece of washi left over from an Odd Loop kit. And then that day I got so much Happy Mail. I don't usually mark Happy Mail too often, but I got, I think, like 7 packages, so it was a lot. So I'm going to mark that with a quarter box, and then I layered a silver heart over a black heart from Clever Gal Crafts. And then I have a Happy Meal from KinzisCreations. That day I was also pre-prepping this spread. So I've got a little clipboard from Clever Gal Crafts again. And then I have a pre-planned script from KinzisCreations. Pretty much the only other thing that I did was catch up on Roswell, New Mexico, so I'm just using a TV little thing for that. Okay, so on Wednesday I did pretty much nothing but TikTok all day at work, because TikTok has actually been quite an educational resource during all of this. The script is from Randy.plans, and then I'm just using a circle icon from the kit because I don't know why, I just think it's funny to use like an old school phone to mark TikTok. Did laundry on Wednesday, so I'm just gonna mark that in with a fancy label and a laundry script from SPC. And we watched a ton of Jeopardy on Wednesday, So that TV is from RightBrainPaperCo. And then I have a custom Jeopardy script from KinzisCreations. Not really too much of a napper, but that night I was super, super tired. So I'm marking in that I took a nap with a Pumpkin Paper Co. Terra and then a nap script. And then we also had a bit of a game night Wednesday night. So I used a script from SPC, and then the icon is from SassyPlannerCo Co. So that is everything for the first half of the week. So I'm gonna hop over to Thursday. Okay, so on Thursday I did my nails. So I've got a paint nails script from KinzisCreations, and this nail polish is from Fox and Cactus. And then I also did a lot of cleaning on Thursday. So I'm using a tidy up script from SPC, and then a spray bottle icon from RightBrainPaperCo. And then I listened to the tripod that day, so I'm marking that in with a fancy label. And this microphone is from RightBrainPaperCo. Put a little piece of twinkle deco in the center of the mic just to jazz it up a bit. And then that tripod script is from RightBrainPaperCo. Also on Thursday, I did a pretty big makeup de-stash and reorganization. So I'm using a makeup bag sticker from Whimsical Cat, and then a de-stash script from KinzisCreations. And then on Friday, I got up kind of early. Well, early for me. You guys know that I'm nocturnal, so I got up at like 10:30, 11 or so, and I just didn't have anything else to do, and I was craving Arby's fries again. So I got Arby's, and then I also ordered our groceries. So that script is from SuddenlyStickers Co. And then I had a training at work that day. So I'm using this Laptop Girl, I believe from Panda Bird Design, and a training script from RightBrainPaperCo. And then I got cut early at work, so that was super nice. I got cut an hour or so early. And then to mark getting cut, I'm going to use a fancy label. And then I have a cut script from KinzisCreations. And then I'm going to use a little paper clip from GP Studio. Alright, so that was Friday. Saturday was my day off this week, so I'm using a fancy label to mark that, and then a day off script from SPC. And then I picked up our groceries that day, so this is a script again from SassyPlannerCo Co. And then I did some painting that day, so that was fun. I'm going to use a paint script from KinzisCreations and an artist palette from the Pretty Pink Co. And I'm going to move this grocery script down just a bit here. Okay, I think that looks a little bit better. Okay, and then I also listened to Scam Goddess, which is by far one of my new favorite podcasts. It is so fucking good. So I'm going to mark that on a little thing with a microphone from the Pretty Pink Co. And then I have a Scam Goddess custom from KinzisCreations. But yeah, I love that podcast so much. She's so funny, and it's a podcast about scams and fraud, etc. And she calls her fan base the congregation. Like, I'm sorry. 10 out of 10. So definitely listen to her if you like true crime. Did some sticker organization that day. So I'm using a piece of washi and an organized stickers script from KinzisCreations. And then we also watched Jeopardy that night as well. This is super crooked, so I'm gonna fix that. That made it worse. Please stand by. All right, and then I'm just moving this up again a little bit just for spacing purposes. I don't know why I can't get that straight, but it's fine, it's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna use a TV icon, again from RightBrainPaperCo, and a Jeopardy script from KinzisCreations. Okay, cool. So that takes us to Sunday. So Sunday I did some more cleaning. So I'm using a Munchkin and then another Tidy Up script from SPC. And I'm just cutting this one in half. So that day while I was working, I was pulling some stickers for another spread. I've got a pull stickers custom from KinzisCreations and a flag from the kit, and then just a little washi stack from the kit as well. I was also YouTubing a lot at work that day. So I've got a laptop sticker from Planning Roses, and then a YouTube all day script from Randy.plans. And then I just rounded that night out with a game night. So I'm gonna mark that the exact same way that I did earlier in the week. So yeah, that was my week. I'm going to go ahead and fill this out and pop it back in the cloud, and I will be right back. Is everything all filled in? Here's a quick wiggle. This spread is super foily, and I think it's so pretty. I did make 2 changes. As I was editing the pictures for the thumbnail, I realized that there were 2 laptops right next to each other, and I hated that. So I switched this laptop out for an @ symbol circle icon, and then I put a Black Lives Matter Munchkin in here as well. So this is what it looks like with all the extenders up. But yeah, that is everything for this video. And then if you would like to subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for hanging out today, and I hope I see you in the next one. Later days.